What is going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. Today we have a rare Askandir game that we're putting on the channel, and it was a disaster because while I did have a great game individually, it came at the cost of a lot of my teammates. I've always been of the mindset that team damage is just something that happens in a game as chaotic and up close and personal as Chivalry 2. I think we all know people that just crash out in voice chat and cry about team damage a lot. All that being said, there's definitely a line, and I crossed it, so we're going to get very reckless and down quite a few teammates. It gets pretty rough, but that's a little later. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we use the Greatsword while defending Askandir. We're going to have our relaxing commentary and talk about how the game just went free on Epic for the weekend. Let's get into it. We also received an Xbox message from Geek Cog, so he is joining us in this one. Good guy, very cool viewer. If you guys want to get some games with me, join the Discord in the pinned comment. I always like to remind you of that. Team damage is pretty standard so far, but just you wait, it's going to get pretty rough. On defense, if you want to stay alive, you can't be as aggressive as you can on attack, where you can really just go wherever most of the time. So that's why you see me not venturing out too far, trying to stay near flags so I can heal and whatnot. I don't know if it makes for as much fun watching as it does for an attacking game, but if you're the type of viewer that watches for to get better and see how someone with a lot of playtime plays, this is how you would do it on defense a lot of the time. So we know they're about to get it. It's time to start backing up, thinking about either getting a forward spawn or just retreating. This is how you want to position on defense, always thinking 2 steps ahead instead of just where to go to get the most kills. Defense is a lot harder, don't get me wrong. It's not the worst like people act like it is. You just have to play a different way. Look at this duck. Fortunately, he delays attacking. He could have maybe got up and did it all in one motion, but as a famous sword saint once said, hesitation is defeat. And so it begins. There's our first down teammate. It won't be the last. This one made more sense because I didn't see my teammate. I was dragging the overhead through the enemy, and he's going to now vote kick me. But I can kind of understand that because I'm going to have a lot of team damage when the thing pops up and it almost passes. So I'm not going to do a revenge vote kick. I'm not going to be petty. That's just, if I got kicked for the game for this, that would have made total sense to me. Looking back at the recording of it as well, I think what made him even more angry is he probably thought I just left him on the ground when I was trying to fight to get him back up. But I don't want to just go blindly for the revive and get killed mid-animation and get us both killed pointlessly. When someone gets down like that, you definitely want to try and defend their body, not just get both of you killed. But I can see why maybe he didn't exactly realize that, and he's already frustrated I downed him in the first place. So again, sometimes you just gotta accept, like, hey, I messed up, you know? Like, I'm not gonna go start whacking the guy over it. If I got vote kicked for that, like I said, that would have made total sense to me. Again, another down teammate. I think this one just comes down to eyesight because I thought those were all enemies in there. I hate to use my eyes on excuse. Actually, no, I don't. If you tell me that was my fault, you're ableist. You're bullying a guy who can't see in one eye? How dare you? So Chivalry 2 is free on Epic Games right now, guys. It was yesterday they did it, and it was funny. The day before, I made a video about how this community refuses to let the game die. It's practically like I time traveled, but if you've been thinking about getting into this game, and that's why you're watching this video, it's free on Epic Games on PC for today and tomorrow, I believe, so definitely do that if you're thinking about it. This video was recorded a few days ago, but I'm editing it right now on New Year's Day as we down another teammate. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I don't think I'm going to be uploading unless it's just to show how many new players are playing any of these new player lobbies, but there's a lot of level 1s running around, and it's very good to see new people always finding out about this genre. Good on Epic Games to make people more aware of it. So, very cool stuff, but again, I don't think I'm going to upload any videos of me just stomping these people because I'm putting up like 80 kill games regularly today, so don't expect any of that. Like, even if I get the 100 kill game, that might be stolen valor. I'm thinking I'll be doing a new weapon soon. I've been addicted to the Greatsword, and you guys know the Greatsword, Messer, and of course the Longsword are the weapons I use the most. So coming up, I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a different weapon for a few videos. We'll see how that goes. Not sure if it'll be the next one, but definitely upcoming. Now we go into the patented, once a good game, we're going to have some internet issues that almost cost us all of it and disconnect us, but you'll never guess what happens next. Now we're going to progress from downing teammates to downing the party members. Pretty nice 1v1 as far as team objective duels go, and here we're going to be wanting to use stabs on the Greatsword to get around block. It tends to work really well because people are only expecting overheads and slashes with the Greatsword. This is a very easy stage for just getting those quick, easy kills with people already engaged with their teammates. And it's funny because here I'm in pretty deep and no one's really going after me. I don't know what that's about. As we reach the end of this Askandir game, I would like to ask, if you've enjoyed the video to this point, please give it a like. It helps smaller YouTubers out like me a ton. And subscribing for my future content, checking out the Discord in the pinned comment, and if you'd like to support the Shawnee PC Fund, channel memberships are in the description. So yeah, guys, it was definitely a very good defense game where I quite honestly carried the ever-living shit out of this team, but you still don't want to be doing the team damage I did. Gotta clean that up, mess with the settings if I have to. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and check out a video on screen now.